at you with a Thai class. All right, so today we're gonna start off on the ropes like usual, just warming up, letting everybody sign on. Won't be on it for too long. We're gonna get back into knees today, guys. We talked about knees all week. Today we're going to go a little bit more in depth, and then we're gonna start adding some elbows in it because knees and elbows love each other. So we're gonna be doing some elbow work with our knees. So let's go ahead and get some roping going. And I got some, Christina's gonna come over here and rope with you guys in just a second. Anthony's coming in, he's running a little late, so he'll be here in a couple minutes. And we'll get you guys rocking and rolling, all right? Get it, let's go, turn them. All right, ropes up. All right, so we're gonna start off today with some footwork drills. Those of you guys that were with us for boxing are probably familiar with this. We're gonna reiterate it, but again, just like in Thai, we need to work on some footwork. So we're going to start out by grabbing a rope or a length of whatever. You will eventually need two, but one's good for now. So grab a rope or a belt or something. If you got a line on the ground like we do right here, that works just fine. If not, just imagine it. Just kind of picture it. It's not a big deal. Anthony, grab your rope. Just lay it out. It's fine. It's not as particular as you think. Actually, grab the other one. Yeah. Way down. Big one. Big one. The one that's just like yours. There you go. Just lays a little flatter. All right. No, we're going to go over here. All right. So Christina's already a professional at this, so she is going to demonstrate. We're going to start with a 2-foot up and over. Hop overs. Again, try to keep your hips positioned above the rope so that you can move your feet fast. All right. We're going 2-minute sections. Let's go. Not going to be doing nothing for this as long as we did in boxing for those of you guys that are doing both classes. No worries. Make sure my Thai guys get some footwork in too. Good. All right. So crisscross. So she's going to start with her feet on either side. One side goes behind, then out, then the other side goes behind. There we go. Twist your hips a little bit, get them warmed up. And they all can't be winners. Good. Let's go to 1 foot up and over. So pick 1 foot, stay with that foot. You're just hopping up and over. We'll switch to the other foot in just a second. Switch to the other foot. Last one. All right, last one is the ollie shuffle. So 1 foot goes in front. You're going to be facing your rope, and you're alternating your feet like so. Try to keep your hips behind the rope. Reach out with your foot. Seconds. All right, break. Ropes up, water in. So next, guys, we're gonna do another little exercise. If you at home, you're gonna probably need something like a towel, a blanket, a pillow cushion, something that you can put your elbows on that aren't gonna kill you. Okay, so you don't want to be dropping your elbows into a concrete floor. We have pads; they work great. But if you don't, something that's decent size. If you don't, okay, we're gonna be doing elbow drop push-ups. If you don't, just turn these into what's the name? Robots. Okay, and I'll have these guys show you how to do both of them. Okay, so what we're gonna do, because we're gonna be working knees and elbows today, we're gonna do a little warm up with elbows and knees. So we're gonna get a push-up stance. All right. Now, Anthony, you have done these before. First thing, Christina, show me what a robot push-up is. So if you don't have a cushion, that's how I want you to do them. Okay. So if you don't have anything, do not drop your elbow weight into the ground. What Anthony's going to show you, get up on your hands, is how to do an elbow drop push-up. Good. So he's dropping his elbow. Now, honestly, how hard you drop it is up to you. If you have, if you've been conditioning and things like that, you can put a lot of weight on this. Do not drop all your weight if you don't have a significant amount of padding underneath it for obvious reasons. All right. So we are going to go. We're going to do 10 elbow drops. Right to 20 mountain climbers. You have 3 sets. Get them done. Let's go. You're just going to curve it in like an elbow. There you go. Just another version of a robot, but this one conditions your elbow at the same time. Try to bring those knees all the way up, just like your knee in. on, Christina. You're fine.
Hey, wait on me. Be here forever.
You've been on a tractor all day.
You're supposed to keep up with me. How many sets, crew?
3. Right. Sets, come on back. All right. A quick little warm up. Guys, it's just, what you just did is the same as doing a robot. It's the same muscular thing. We're just doing the way we do it. It just kind of conditions our elbows at the same time, just to get a little bit more conditioning on those before you try to drive them into somebody's forehead. All right. So we're gonna just visit elbows real quick. I know a lot of you guys know elbows and you're familiar with them, but before we add them to the knees today, we're just gonna revisit them. So we're just gonna work on a couple. All right. So first thing I want, guys, we're just gonna move around, hands up. We're gonna throw that left cross elbow to that rear cross elbow. All right, let's move around, work this left to right. Make sure you're stepping forward with your elbows, guys. They are the closest range technique, so it's almost always going to have to step in on them. Good. All right, let's go to our left uppercut elbow, followed by our right cross elbow. Ooh, those together. Let's work. Good. All right, so let's go. Left cross elbow, right rear uppercut elbow, followed by your right left cross elbow. So left cross elbow, right up elbow, left cross elbow. Good. See it. Good. Don't bring it across. Bring it under. There you go. We want that hand to come in. This is what happens. You're opening up. So come here, right here. First thing I want to do is put this under my hand. Or anything. That's it. There you go. Don't wind it up. So that uppercut elbow really fast. Come right up the middle. So you come back. So let me see. That's it. That's all you need. This is incredibly hard. It doesn't need a lot of. Just need a step. All you need. There you go. So one of the things that I was just explaining to Christina with you guys, if you're stepping and turning with your body, you don't need to load your arm up, okay? So don't open your arm up and try to load this. This is a bare bone. I mean, it is literally millimeters of skin there, okay? So it's got the same consistency as like a baseball bat. You don't have to clock it back. You just, okay? So all I want to do is I want to use my forward momentum plus my turn to create my power. If I wind up when you have your punch, you have a big counter lever here. So if you miss, it's going to swing. If you miss with no extension from your body, there's no place for you to go but to stumble, okay? So I don't want to open up and then try to do a big elbow. I'm just going to step in. First things first, I'm going to put this right underneath my chin. And I'm just going to step with it. That's it. It's all you need. I promise. I promise, okay? Now, your big elbows, like your spinning back elbows, things like that, they have wind-ups, but that's just their mechanics, okay? These cross elbows, try to keep them nice and tight and step in. Use your weight of your body, your momentum to cause the damage in your twist, not your wind-up, all right? All right, so let's start putting some of this stuff together, okay? Why are elbows and knees why are they such good friends?
At the same range.
They both have, well, yeah, they both are considered to be short range techniques. They both don't have a lot of range, okay? It's because they're both joints on an extremity, okay? So they go very good together as far as their distance and where they shine, what range they shine in, which is the close range, all right? So when you're starting off, this is not a law, this is not a has to be, it's just an easier way to learn. Start learning across your body. If you throw your left elbow, throw your rear knee. If you throw your right elbow, throw your left knee. This allows the momentum that you've created to generate. See, I move my body to my left, which is now loaded up this knee. Bang. It allows your momentum to work together, and it is much simpler. Now, there's no reason I can throw both sides. But in the beginning, it's going to be a lot easier for you. So let's start off. We're just going to move around. We're going to throw our left cross elbow followed by our rear knee. So we're just stepping in, bang, bang. All right? Let's see that. Put some love on it. I know you're not hitting anything, but imagine you are. Sure, we're keeping those one hand on the jaw when we're throwing that knee. There we go. And we're throwing long knees. So as you guys have been watching all week, right now we're going to hold that long knee. That knee way out there. We'll get to the curved knees in just a second. There you go. Listen, don't forget your training all week. Up on the ball of the foot, popping that hip at the end. There we go. Pulling that heel back to your spot. Pointing those toes. Put it all together. Make it all work. Every single thing I just named has something to do with the damage you're going to cause. Or the damage you're going to avoid. Good. All right, break. So Anthony, face that camera for me. So we're going to go right elbow. Now we're going to come back with our left elbow.
Oh, wait.
And then go to our switch knee. So right elbow. Right elbow. I'm sorry. Left elbow.
Okay.
Right elbow. Switch knee. I'm sorry. That was my fault. I said that backwards. I was looking at you like you're an idiot. It was me. All right. Left elbow. Right elbow. Switch knee. There we go. All right, let me stop something. And this is a very, very common mistake. And thank you both for making it because it gives me a point. All right, so and I see this a lot in my classes. We're going to go over this, okay? A lot of people, and let me show you what you're doing, and then I'll show you what I'm doing and see if you can figure out what the problem is. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Never mind. Going left, right? Yeah, left, right. Boom. Or boom, boom, boom. What did I do different than you? All right. Understand that if you hit somebody with an elbow, you are in position to hit an elbow. Both, and this is everybody does this. Come here, boom, boom, and then where did my hands go for this knee? Up. Look at my face, guys. Is there anything in front of it?
No.
You're trying to draw motion on this knee. So number one, you're saying, hey, I'm about to throw a knee. And what is the easiest counter for me right now? You just hit me with an elbow, so where am I? Okay. Guys, when you're throwing your knees, do not reach up and try to generate power. You don't need to. This is where this is your largest muscle group in the world. These two arms aren't doing crap, okay? They're just balancing it. So watch. Elbow. Damn, I keep doing the wrong one. Elbow, elbow, right to my chin. Boom. That's all I need. All right? Try it again. There you go. There you go. You see you both fighting, trying to raise those hands up? Okay?
You
It's
have to
just a
think
tough.
about it.
Yeah. It's, all it is does your knee feel weaker?
No.
Okay. It's just that all you're doing is, what's the word I'm looking for?
Telegraph.
Telegraph. I keep on saying telemarketing. It kept coming to my head. I'm like, no, not telemarketing. What are we doing? Telegraphing. Yeah, you're just telegraphing. There you go. A little up, but that's okay. That's better. Now I want you to try to do in. Now focus on in. You got the hands right. Now focus on the hand. See where that knee's going? All right, so that's the best way to do it. Come here. Knee. Stay right there.
Just knee.
No, elbow me first. Yes. Now knee me. Ah. Oh, yeah, there you go. Pop that hip in. There you go. And this is one of, I will admit, this is one of the downfalls of shadow boxing knees. You really have nothing to drive that knee in to really feel that hip pop. Boom. I should say hi to everybody while I'm here. Caitlin, Meredith, and Ali. How's everybody doing? Doing good? Throwing knees? Good. Good. All right, let's switch it up. Okay. So, basic left, right elbows and knees. Pretty much covers your vast genre of what you're going to see and use. Those are the most popular types of knees and elbows, okay? Well, elbows more, but curved knees are probably a little bit more popular in the pros. Long knees are more popular in amateur. Anyways, so let's get on to some of the not so popular, the uppercut elbow, which is probably number 2. You're still going to see a lot of it. Let me talk about it real quick. Guys, understand that this is one of my favorites, and the reason why is because one of the few moves in all of fighting that you really don't drop your guard while you do it. If you look, when I throw my jab, guard's gone. Throw my cross, throw my kick, everything I'm dropping guard. This, I literally just expose my stomach, but that is it. So as long as you don't pull a elbow while somebody's throwing a kick, you're fine. And that's two very different, and that shouldn't happen. All right? So I'm here. I'm going to step through here, step in, bam. Okay? Same principle applies. But now, because I'm coming in nice and close, I'm going to curve that knee. So I'm going to bring that knee and curve it. Okay? So I'm stepping in, my lead uppercut elbow, I'm going to curve that knee in. All right? See that big different angle that I'm coming at. I'm not coming up the middle. I'm curving. Boom. All right? So step in on your uppercut elbow, curve your knee. Let's go. Try to kick that heel, the kicking heel out, and now curve your knee in. And you are going to turn just like you're kicking. I turn too. Your plant foot. There you go. While you're working, one of the reasons why I like this knee so much is number 1, you can't foul. Number 2, you do not have to focus on popping your hip because the momentum of the knee and the angle it's going will just carry through. You don't have to pop your hips like you do with the long knee. All right, semi-trick question. Anthony, how much should I curve my knee?
45.
Semi-trick, thank you. Is there a correct answer here?
Not really.
Not really, no. Depends on how you want to land it, guys, okay? So if you want to drive up high into the rib cage, you're going to have to turn a lot more. Most people just very slightly turn it, just a little turn, okay? Just to avoid that nether region, okay? So how much you turn it is up to you. If I have somebody that has a wide open angle or I got an underhook or something like that, I can bang, turn that knee in right into the upper rib cage, and I'm going to turn it hard. If I'm outside, a little bit more outside, I'm not going to turn it as much because the more I turn it, the shorter it gets, right? It gets longer if I pop it out, okay? So depending on how much, where you're at, all right? So we're going to try another one, okay? So Anthony, let's go with our lead uppercut elbow. Boom. Let's mix it up. We'll go right cross elbow, Let's curve that switch knee. There you go. Now, he did something very good. You see how he popped his knee back up after he did it? He switched, he curved, and he popped his knee back up before setting it down. This is how you guys are going to be able to come down in your stance. If you don't pop your knee, you're either going to fall over this way or you're going to swing back. Okay, so I'm here, I pop, boom. As soon as I make contact, I pop my knee up, and that allows me to bring it straight down. Okay, that's good. I didn't think you were going to do it. All right, so let's work on that one. So we got rear up, lead uppercut elbow, rear cross elbow, switch curve knee. Good. Don't pull it before you curve it. Okay, let your curve complete.
Trying to control it.
I know. You just pulled it a little too early. Curve the knee, and there you go.
That was giving me trouble yesterday. It's giving up on me.
All right, good. All right, so we're going to go over two different things, and the verbiage here is very important, okay? So a lot of times, you know, when we're in the ring, we're going to be, well, you're in the ring, I'll be outside the ring, yelling things at you. The verbiage on how we say certain things, you need to understand, because if you mess these two up, they sound very similar. If you mess them up, bad things could happen to you. One is a step knee, one is step through knee. Okay? So, sound very similar, okay? So first thing we're gonna go over is a step knee, okay? So a step knee is just a way to use your lead knee without having to switch and to gain ground. So all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna throw my up elbow, I'm just gonna walk, right? So I'm just gonna step in, bam, walk, bang, okay? So all I did was just lead in with my uppercut elbow, and I just step forward with my lead, put it in front. Now, depending on how far let me back up so you guys can see my feet. Depending on how far the person's in front of me depends on where I put this foot. If they're not real far, I only have to put it right here. I can still pull this knee off. So it's almost like I didn't even move, okay? And if I throw this uppercut elbow and they walk backwards, then I can step in, bang, and still catch up to them, all right? So again, we're gonna start off with that elbow, walk in, bang. Now notice when I step forward, I step right onto that ball of my foot. Boom, I'm already up. Don't step flat and then try to get up. Get all the way up, bang, and then just launch off of that. All right, let's try that. Walk and bang. Nope, don't switch. You're fine. You're fine. This will take practice. Bye. Yep, bang. There you go. Good. And practice some different ranges, guys. Yeah, that's next. All right, so practice different ranges, guys. Try to take a big step and gain a lot of ground. Try to gain no ground. You can do it with just standing right where you're at. Just literally putting your foot right in front of the other one. Yep, yeah, you can pretty much do it right where you're at too. A lot of times, keep working when I'm talking. A lot of times, especially in the pro ranks, guys, that switch, people start picking it up. No matter how good you're at it, they just kind of see it. If I have someone that's really picking up my switch, you're going to see me start walking through a lot of things. I'll walk through my kick, I'll walk through my knees, just so that I can get a little closer to them, and also they can't quite pick it up as much as the switch. Especially if I know they're stepping back off of it. So every time you switch, the person steps back, walk through it. Now you're right in front of them anyways. Understand? Good. Looks pretty good. All right. So that was stepping with it, step, and knee. All right. So you'll hear another one that we say called step through. When you hear step through, that means you are stepping through with a technique with your right side. Okay. So for this one, if you watch, I throw my. Well, we'll just throw a crossover so we're not throwing the same thing. So cross. This time I'm going to throw my up elbow. But as I throw my up elbow, I'm going to step with it. I step through my up elbow. And then I'm going to throw my knee. Okay? So again, I throw my cross elbow. I step through. with my up elbow right into my left knee. All right? Anthony, show it one more time slow. So up, bang, bang. There we go. Not bad. All right? All right, let's try. So cross elbow, step through with the up elbow, right to the left knee. Very good, very good, very good. Run it, let's go. There you go. Is this elbow going to have the same power as a regular elbow I throw from my right side? No. What's the point of this?
To cover ground while
And it's a diversion. Yeah, it's cover your ground and give them something else to look at while you're lining up that shot. It's not going to have the same effect. It's not going to feel good, but it's definitely not going to have the same power as one that you just sit down and turn. Hey, there we go. Looks good. All right, let's break there. Let's get some abs in. Go ahead and grab your towels or whatever you need. Hop on the mat, get some yoga mats at home or whatever. We haven't done abs all week, so I'm going to do abs today.
Going that way, Saturday.
Yeah, yeah. Well, with tie shorts, you really don't want things to. Yeah. All right. We're going to start off upper abs. Yeah. Let's do some no, I'm going to do some standard tie push-ups. I want to see some stomachs and some legs. Sit-ups, yep. Standard tie, I said push-ups?
Yeah.
Standard tie sit-ups. Let's hit those legs at the bottom. Let's do a conditioning while we're here. Give me 50. Let's go. All right, so the next one might be a little new for some of you. Oh, we're going to lay back. So what you guys are going to be doing is pretty much big flutter kicks, but as you bring the leg up, you're going to touch behind. So one leg out, one leg up, touch behind, flop. There we go. We're doing 50. Let's go. Try to keep your feet off the ground if you can. If you can't, that's fine. If you need to keep that other one on the ground, that's growing pains, I guess. Reset after each one, Anthony. Come on. You're trying to hold it up the whole time. Up and down each time. You can't hold it up like that forever. Just do one down. Bring both of them down.
Oh.
They come back to 6 inches.
Yeah. It's a lot easier, actually, than what you're trying to do. Isn't it?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yep.
That looks better. We get 50?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I believe him. All right, let's go into Russians after that. Let's get 100 Russians in, and you guys are good to go. No, let's do 50. 50, 50, 50. I don't know why I said 100 Russians. I think anybody in their life should do 100 Russians. I'm just kidding. You also do 100 Russians. Do them all. This is where Christina just becomes a blur on the screen. Wait till the old man finishes. All right. All right, everybody up. Listen, guys, as always, I want to thank Christina and Anthony for showing up today. And we've been on a tractor all day. So
10
God
hours.
bless it. 10-hour tractor ride, all right? And not the hay rides that you get at Christmas. Guys, this has been Crew Matt. This has been Elite Muay Thai. Thank you guys so much for showing up and enjoying a day with us. I will see you guys, those of you that can, tomorrow morning. For the rest of you guys, I'll see you guys next week. Have a great weekend, guys. Take care of yourselves.